Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are playing Slay the Princess Part 3. We're gonna try and get some different endings, some different perspectives up in here. I'm really excited because I actually have no clue what the other endings are. And I want to try everything, so let's just get straight on into it.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
The end of the world? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Well, that wouldn't be the end of the world, that would be the end of society. Oh wait, the bitch said no more birds and trees. Never mind, I was just focused on the people part. I'm an idiot. But how can a princess be locked away in a basement in the world? If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not going to kill her. We're gonna try a villain arc here, okay? Do you have any evidence to back this up? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do it? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for this? Let's get the reward.
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
What is this? Can I haggle? Can you tell me what the prize is going to be for doing a good job? Let's see what my prize is going to be.
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you.
Special reward for a special person.
I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
Okay, let's just go straight into it, and... Sweet! I've always wanted to offer Monarch. Viva la Revolution! Yes, I love that option.
Spirit.
It's always so positive. There needs to be more positivity when
You make your way
killing
up
monarchs,
the short
you know?
path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Listen, I've got no survival instincts. I'll probably believe her.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Hey, she can save herself. We've seen.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Oh, beef, 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 beef. Proceed to the cabin. Beef.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
There's such juxtaposition here. You have to slay the princess and save the world simultaneously. I feel like, according to philosophy, you're not technically saving the world since you're ending a life. Ooh, I'm really sweaty. My mustache is sweaty.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds
I'll be whoever
dangerous.
you want, baby. No, I can't do this right now.
She's exploited food.
Hi, just checking in on you. Welfare check. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. Continue down the stairs. Let's be ominous.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Anyone could be a threat to the
Focus on
world.
the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
What? No way. Why would you even think that? Okay, yeah, you got me. I'm here to slay you. Nuh-uh-uh. I haven't decided. I want to try a lot of these options, but they're all one-time options, so I'm gonna Save here. And we're gonna choose multiple, okay? What? No way. Why would you even think that?
That giant knife you're holding kind of gives it away, doesn't it?
You got me!
The blade. Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to have a conversation at knife point? We should drop it. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Tighten it.
You ignore the trembling in your hands.
She looks so
and tighten
sad.
your grip on the blade.
Aww.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
Now I'm scared of narrator, to be
You
honest.
step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Genuinely, who locked you up here?
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? Are you sure she's not armed? I'm sorry, can we just talk? I'm not dropping the blade. Drop the blade, slay the princess.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
We couldn't even... With a knife, we lost.
It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurt!
She's got moves. She got muscle. Oh! Ah! I got muscle. Not very impressive muscle, but it's there.
Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air
Freaking
again
heck.
and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit.
Ooh, she got moves. Jujutsu Kaisen up in here. Demon dogs.
We can still turn this around.
Finish the job, give up, flee and lock her in the basement. Finish the job.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for
This
breath,
is tense.
equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh.
The two of you fall to the floor.
This was fun.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
She sounds weirdly happy.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
I'm hoping not.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
I love how it just ends off there. Everything else is so poetic except for the part where it's like, you die. You're dead. You're done. Your time's here done. I don't think that was proper English. It's fine. I'm talking out my arsehole right now. Anyway.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay, no. Oh, okay, no. That's so funny. I love that. But I died. What am I doing here? She's going to kill me again. But I already slew the princess? I didn't know that was the past tense of slay. I slew the princess. Sure, she killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here again? Okay, no.
Oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning. That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? Proceed to the cabin. This is our villain arc. We're doing it.
Warning, before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Yes, and she'll kill me. I got it.
Don't believe a word she says.
Let me speak! I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, I was going to say, the problem with the villain arc is, what the fuck is going on with my hair? The problem with the villain arc is I actually don't know who's in the right. I don't know if it's the narrator who's like the villain, if I'm the villain, if the princess lady's the villain, because there's obviously multiple perspectives. So I don't know. I just keep slaying her.
Doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight. Are you sure about that? The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice.
One thing that is really interesting, though, is we have the voice of the stubborn, and last time the cowardly ending we got the voice of the paranoid, which saved our lives. And that's really interesting. That's a really interesting thing. Like, it changes depending on your previous ending.
Whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear?
As
Crystal, let's just get on with it already.
Is there gonna be...
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Stone?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Also, it's already pre-established. He never mentions the mirror. He never does. Approach the mirror. He didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Take the blade. Enter the basement. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Okay. You didn't say anything about... Nah, let's just go into the basement. Oh, and the mirror disappeared. I don't know what the mirror has to do anything. We looked into
the basement
it in the last
creaks
episode.
open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulphuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening. Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
Oh, Stubborn's trying to take her out on a date and have a fight.
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall. Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us.
She's the devil now. That's interesting. New perspective.
And you brought your little knife, too. Yes.
This crazy bitch. What?
I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
Explore. I hope you heard all of that, Mr. Narrator. This is a lot different than last time, but last time definitely happened. You look different. So, you do remember me. I'm actually here to free you. I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first. Like how we're both still alive. I haven't decided what I'm doing yet. Slay the princess. I don't know what happened to you since the last time we met, but I'm not fighting a giant demon lady. Bye! Turn around and leave. Turn around and leave without saying anything. Let's save here. And I'm going to... You look different.
You look exactly the same.
I'm a man of habits, okay?
Alright, fine. I believe you. What? What you said earlier in the woods, I believe you. You've already met the princess, and the princess has already met you. That's all the more reason to take this seriously. You don't know that whatever brought the two of you back to life isn't a fluke. And beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember.
That's a really interesting point, narrator, but it's none of my business. I want to talk to this demon lady.
Are you okay? Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
Dude, the narrator's having a midlife crisis. Just because it bothers you, I'm going to take this even less seriously. You don't know the depths of my apathy. Lie. No, I don't know what you're talking about. I've never died. Do you see how alive I am right now? Would someone alive as me already have died? I don't think so! Don't worry, I'm going to do a good job. You got me. Pretty much everything you just said is true. Don't worry, I'm going to do a good job.
You're joking, right? I'm just going to pretend that you're joking. Yeah, you better be joking. We can't win unless you take this seriously.
So you do remember me. I haven't decided what I'm going to do. I'm going to say, so you do remember me?
Oh, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life. So, why don't we do it again?
Oh!
See? She wants to fight us again. There's no reason for us to stand around talking.
See, no, she's too excited about this. If she... Best 3 minutes of her life. I'll show you best 2 minutes. No. I'm actually here to free you. I'm not saying I'm not here to fight. I haven't decided what I'm doing yet. Attack the princess. Ooh, I don't know which way to take this. Because I can either try and mend some sort of relationship with her, just go straight into it, but I think we'll both end up dying anyway. So I don't think I want to fight her. What if we team up?
Free her? You aren't. I don't know why I'm even bothering, to be honest. You know the stakes of the situation.
Yep.
Who says I want to be free?
You don't? You don't want to be free? Are you serious? If you don't want to be free, then what do you want? Me? Anyone? Why wouldn't you want to be free? If you don't want to be free, then what do you want?
I want the two of us to fight to the death. I want to feel your knife split my flesh. And I want to hear your bones snap beneath my fists.
Okay.
Is that really too much to ask?
You know, freeing you sounds real nice
Yeah.
right now, to be honest.
Especially that last part. Don't be such a coward. I'm just being cautious. If it comes to violence, we can find a way to deal with her that doesn't involve throwing our life away. I'd rather not die again, and I find it deeply disturbing that you seem to relish the thought of it.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter if we die again. It'll just be another opportunity to have the fight of our life. We don't know that for sure, and I'd rather not bet on it.
So I've got the masochist ending where they just want to die. I don't know how I ended up here. I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first, like how we're both still alive.
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There. Unpacking done. Don't you get it? We've been given free rein to wail on each other. Forever.
Oh?
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Attack the princess. You know what? We both enjoyed it so much. Let's go.
Finally ready to complete your destined task, you launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult yourself headlong towards the princess. Here we go. Let's make this count. Oh, we'll make it count, all right. As you bridge the gap,
Insane
your blade
fight!
slides across the princess's chest, splitting skin and drawing a jagged line of bright red blood. But she's unfazed by your onslaught. Her expression barely changes as her fist collides with your ribs, cracking them like twigs and driving you right back down to the basement floor.
This is intense. She's beating my
You
ass.
hear her chains snap as you struggle to recover from the impact. She almost looks disappointed in us. Why is she disappointed in us?
Because we're shit at fighting.
Oh, you don't actually get it, do you? That knife may be sharp, but you clearly don't want to kill me. It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out. It's only fun if you go straight for the heart. You need to put everything you have into seeing me dead. Or what's the point? So don't be afraid. Don't hesitate. Kill me.
Don't let her get in your head. Reincarnation or not, this world needs you to win. She's huge,
Oh.
but that probably means she's slower than us. Take it slow, think it through, and don't panic. Bleeding her out is our best course of action. Don't listen to them. She understands something that they don't. The only way to win, the only way out of this is through her.
This is really interesting because we've made her such like a bloodlusted demon that now she just doesn't even want to kill us. She doesn't even want to be free. She just wants to fight. She just wants to fight. Bait an opening and outmaneuver her. Strike her head on. Bait an opening.
You push yourself off the ground and attack the princess, trying to bait an opening. You do your best to outplay her, slashing out and leaving red cuts in the tattered remains of her white dress. But you have little room to maneuver. For every glancing blow you manage to land, she slams you against the wall in retaliation, each impact threatening to be the last. This weak little dance isn't working. Just toughen up and overpower her. She's throwing us around like a ragdoll. I think overpowering her is really out of the question.
We ate shit.
Did you think you could stop me with a few cuts? All this dancing around is doing nothing but annoying me. I own this place, and I own you.
The princess's arm shoots forward, her palm wrapping around your head, fingers gripping your skull.
How disappointing.
She squeezes, the pressure unbearable as her fingers dig into your scalp. The last thing you hear is the unsettling crack of your skull, and the sickening churn of what was your grey matter. Everything goes dark.
And you die. I'm excited to hear that line now. I hear it all the time and it's fun now. The Eye of the Needle? I didn't realise the chapter names change each time.
You're on a path in the wood. If you weren't so damned afraid of what she'd do to you, we wouldn't have died back there.
That's insane. Also, I find it really interesting that the first ending we got, when it came to chapter 3, it all glitched out. I thought that was going to happen with all of them, but this one genuinely just has a chapter 3. Which makes this so much better because there's so many potential endings. If you weren't so damned afraid, yeah.
Fear is good. Fear keeps us alive. We died because you didn't have enough of it.
The Hunted.
So what? You'd have us cower in a corner? No, but that place suits her better than it suits us. She's big. We can't hope to find holes and openings down there. We need more room if we're going to survive. Are you suggesting luring her into the woods? Do you have any idea how dangerous that would be? If you lose sight of her, if she manages to slip away, that's it. Game over for everyone, yourself included.
Not a bad shout, though.
Are you not challenging us on all the looping? Have you known about it the whole time? Are you the same one we've been talking to since the beginning? Sorry to disappoint what I'm sure must feel like a grand revelation, but that's not what's going on here. We've never met. It doesn't matter. We could go in circles forever. I don't like staying still for too long. Let's get to the cabin, see this through. It's good to know that at least one of you is still capable of reason.
Dude, none of us are. We're all
We
shit
have the same
starers.
destination, but we're not the same. You are still an other, and I don't trust you.
We haven't talked enough about how different this place is. I wouldn't even call these woods. It's like her influence has poured out into the world. What if I don't agree with the plan? What if I'd rather do something else? No matter what happens next, it seems like all our answers are in the cabin. We might as well see it through. Yeah, let's go to the cabin.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up the hill at the cabin. I hope you've given serious thought to your predicament. No last advice for us? No words of warning?
Dude, narrator gave up.
What I gather, you've heard it all before. There's no use screaming into the wind.
So anti-Semitic
I
in
don't
this
know.
way.
Screaming sounds pretty good right about now. I could use a little catharsis. Catharsis.
Let's
is
scream.
finished. For now, we need to hold it out in front of us. Something to chase.
Speak up! Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is suffocatingly tight. More of a glorified tunnel than a building. Its stone walls squeeze against your sides, leaving you no choice but to press forward. The only furniture of note is an iron altar jutting out from the wall. A pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right. See? We have even less space than before. We need space or she'll kill us. The only space is out there. Take it.
I'm gonna take the blade, but there's no way forward. There's a mirror at the end of the room, and that's it. Let's take the blade first.
Take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good. There's no overcoming her without it. We need every part of us to survive, and that steel claw is as much a part of us as any.
Approach the mirror. Let's not even talk about
Step
it.
forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. As if you don't see it. You do see it, right?
Sorry, you're the one who's not seeing shit.
All we see is a damned mirror. It's a bit grimy. Why don't we wipe it clean?
Smash it! This feels like an important decision. I'm gonna save. Return. Smash.
You bring your fist crashing down against the door leading to the basement. It swings open, scraping against the floor as it reveals the dim path ahead. Before you is what may as well be a sheer cliff face. There are enough footholds that you'll be able to clamber your way to the bottom, but it will require careful effort. The air hissing up from below is warm and wet, like the breath of an enemy locked in close quarters. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour. Her voice, bold and fierce and impatient, echoes from the chamber below.
Do you have more fight in you than last time? That was such a disappointing show. I know you can do better than that.
Goad her, rile her up. If she's angry, she'll make mistakes.
If you want a fight, then how about you come and get one? I know you can get out there on your own. Are you sure you still want to fight? Continue to the basement. If you want to fight, then how about you come and get one?
That's not how this works. I'm all chained up, remember? How about you come down here and fight me?
Those chains were nothing to her last time.
Exactly.
There'll be nothing to her this time. But we need to show ourselves first to make her boil over. Fine by me.
We have to go to the basement anyway. What was the point?
You start the difficult journey, gripping the stone, lowering yourself foot by grueling foot. But soon, there is solid ground beneath you. Remember every crack and crevice. You'll need to be faster than her. You turn to face
Ooh,
what lies
shit,
at
she's
the
a
end of the
crocodile.
narrow tunnel. The princess, imposing and tightly muscled, grins back at you from the darkness. Her face widens into a broad grin.
Oh, she's happy.
There you are, knife in hand. How thrilling. Attack me, bleed me, twist the blade in my flesh, break your bones against my body. I want a real challenge this time.
We can't get that close. She'll kill us in the tight space, steel claw or not. Make her come to us, stand beyond her chains, let her become frenzied. She'll break them. Then we run. I really don't like the sound of this. It's the only way we live.
Well, what are you waiting for? If we're gonna do this right, you can't be scared. You need to want this as much as I do. So go on. Make the first move. Don't keep me waiting.
Let's talk a bit first. Wait, this is so funny. She's like ready to murder us, and we're just like, so let's analyze the situation at hand. Let's talk a bit first. We can always fight when we're done. But I have questions. I want to know what happened after you killed me. Not down here. If you want me, you'll have to come and get me. If you want a good fight, if you really want to see me at my best, we need somewhere with more space. Why don't you want to be free? Why do you insist on fighting me to the death down here in the dark? That's an interesting
This
choice.
again? What does free even mean? Here and there, none of that matters. I'm always in a body. I'm always in one place. Why do you act like you know me better than I know myself? I had what I wanted. I had something perfect and it ended. And now that it's gone, you just keep dangling it in front of me.
What does that even mean?
It's more than teasing. It's cruel. It's cowardly. It's selfish. I know what I want. And I'm sick of waiting.
We rolled her up.
Bloody desire in her eyes, the princess rushes forward, ignoring her chains as they bend and snap.
Look at those muscles.
Run.
Could only dream of that
Without
physique.
hesitation, you turn back the way you came and scramble up the ledge towards the tunnel entrance. As you near the top, hands desperately clawing at jagged stone, you glance back. The princess is right on your heels. She doesn't bother to scale the wall as you do, instead digging deep into the rock of the cliff face with her fingertips in her rabid pursuit.
Anywhere you go, I will follow.
That sounds like a song lyric. Yeah.
You reach the ledge and hoist yourself up into the tunnel, the cabin door finally in sight, at once within your grasp and infinitely distant.
What is all of this for? What's the point? You and I are always going to end in violence, so why bother to run? I know what I am. Why can't you be the same? Little bird, where do you think you're going?
We're almost there. Don't think about almost. We're there when we're there. And we'll take the fight with us. Your skin hums tight with adrenaline as you burst through the cabin door and roll onto the grass.
This is, like, actually very tensing. It's like watching an action
You
movie.
glance back at the cabin as the princess...
Fucking hell, she's the size of the cabin! Look at her!
...explodes through the doorway. You are walking a dangerous path. If you waver once, it's all over. So get it right.
There's nothing left to slow me down. Do you think this is better for you? Do you think this space gives you an edge? Then show me. Show me that you've been worth all the room you've taken up in my head.
She in love?
Do it. Be swift, strike true, be where she's not. Let your body move you.
Be swift, strike true. Are you sure you want to do this? You're free now and out here. I have the upper hand, but we don't have to fight. You've fallen right into my trap. Slay the princess. Be swift, strike true, but where she's not, let your body move you.
You leap from the grass and bound towards the princess, keeping low.
Charging me head on. Brave and foolish.
Her body braces for impact, anticipating, but that's where you're both wrong. Left, now.
Left?
As the princess strikes, your body swerves to the left. She overextends, stumbling as her balance shifts unexpectedly.
Oh! Hey, the hunter's helping us out.
Strike. Before you can finish the thought, you lash out, the blade slicing through her leg. She turns to swing again. Right. You move out of the way, but this time it's not quite as clean. You can feel a bruise already blooming where her elbow crashed into flesh. It's nothing. A scratch. Yes, it could be worse. And you manage to gift her another cut in return. I'll be damned.
Oh.
We're actually going to pull this off, aren't we? Just might. But don't let it get to your head. Not until it's over.
Yes, finally! This is the hole I felt in my heart. This is what I've needed. This is what I've been missing. This is how it always needed to end. Both of us giving it our all, beating and bleeding each other to death.
The two of you engage in a devastating flurry of blows, each of you
Holy
hitting the
shit.
other again and again. She's stronger, but you're faster, and the deeper the both of you fall into your lethal dance, the more your edge shines over hers. More! Keep going, we can't stop now!
We're slowly becoming like her.
You spy an opening, but this time she's waiting for you. She lets you sink the blade deep, trapping you in place long enough to wrap you in her impenetrable arms. You're slammed to the ground. Nothing! These blows are nothing to us! But her gambit wasn't enough to close the gap. It wasn't enough to
Holy
kill you.
shit.
She stares you down, coughing up a splash of blood as she gasps for breath.
You've outplayed me, haven't you? Something feels wrong. Something.
And? Then what happens?
Holy shit, the hands are back. Oh, she always turns into those hands. Lure a hulking foe to an adventurous terrain and win. But you do not have the chance to respond. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
It's always there. I don't know where she went. I don't know how. And I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her. The narrator's gone. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror. Approach the mirror. The narrator's
It is.
gone.
Does that mean the world ended? It hasn't ended. We're still here. The world didn't end. We're still here. Come on. We just need to keep going.
I think I'm supposed to look in the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. The thing reeks of death. Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
Approach the mirror. Wait, why do we need to find the...
do this.
I thought she died. Oh wait, no, she turned into arms. Never mind. Explore the mirror. Never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels... I don't know. Final.
Oh, holy shit. Is it gonna be us again? You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reached forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's gonna be me again. Yeah, I'm that smudge. I'm that smudge with eyes. I've established this. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. There she is! You're at the cabin. That ain't no cabin. That ain't. Approach her. She's got plasters on! Aww.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What are you? The gift of a fragile vessel. Is this the end of the world? Let her out of there. Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? What happens now? Should we attack the entity? Yeah, full villain arc, baby! Your will cuts across the entity in front of you, but nothing happens.
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
Oh, that's my bad, queen. I didn't mean to do that. That wasn't me. Destroy my body? What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Okay. Yeah, I can bring her more perspectives. Try this one. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, let's give you more
She
perspectives.
asks that I tell you to remember her.
I'll try.
You won't.
She always says I won't. What is this? Let me remember for once. A burning heart brings the eye of the needle to. And that's going to put an end to today's video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. And if you want to see more, please let me know in the comments below. If you know anything about this game, recommend an ending to me. Maybe I can try and get it next time. But thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.